guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go over central line dressing change. Let's get into it. So right here you see me coming into the patient's room. I am identifying myself. I am going to get hand hygiene. I'm going to ask the patient their name and date of birth, and I'm going to make sure I double check that twice on the MAR and their identification bracelet. And this is me. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. The arm, yeah, that's a story for another day. But I'm going to make sure that I explain to the patient the procedure that we will be doing today, which is a central line dressing change. I'm going to let the patient know that I gotta lay them back flat. Right here, I'm going to bring up the bed to working height. That way I am not putting strain onto my back. As you guys see in this video, I am pregnant, so yeah. Today you guys will be seeing my belly for the first time during that time. I am now pulling up my side table, that's what I call it, my side table to the patient, and I'm getting some clean gloves. I'm going to make sure that the patient is comfortable doing this procedure. You want to also let the patient know there shouldn't be any discomfort, and if they do happen to have any discomfort, you want to make sure that they tell you. Okay, this is me turning my patient's head to the left side to prevent any infection. Since this will be a sterile procedure, we want to make sure that we don't give the patient any type of anything. Okay. This is me getting my mask out of the central line dressing kit. You got to place that on before you get ready to start on changing the dressing. Okay. Looks like the so I'm gonna let you guys listen to this. Okay. What I'm going to do is go ahead and remove the dressing. This is just me taking off the dressing. Before I take out the dressing, I always look to make sure that there isn't any type of infection or bruising or anything around the dressing or anything seeping through the dressing. And once you get that dressing off, you will check to see if there's any odor or any drainage. And there was none noted. Okay, take off my gloves, provide hand hygiene. And the reason why the patient turns his head to the left is to make sure there is there's no infection. And this is just me explaining why I told the patient to turn their head to the left at the beginning. Okay, so now I'm opening up my dressing kit. Normally the sterile gloves would be inside of the dressing kit, but for video purposes we had to have the sterile gloves outside. A lot of people are definitely they're definitely very nervous about sterile dressings and sterile procedures, but I have a lot of practice with sterile gloves, and I do pretty well with them. Okay, so you're gonna see me kind of zoom through this because I'm pretty much a pro at this point. And the reason why people are kind of nervous about this, because you can easily contaminate the gloves, and then you have to just start all the way over. So, and you see me stepping back here, this is my drape. I make sure I keep my hands above my waist. Okay, and I'm going to fold this straight, going away from me. Perfectly done, girl. Get what I need out of my kit. Okay, and then now I'm just getting out everything that I need. My forehead sitting, my securement device, and just placing this all on the drape. Okay. And you want to make sure that you have, you keep everything in eye view. Do not turn your back on your field. Okay, this is me cleaning with the chlorhexidine for at least 20 seconds. Clean, clean, clean. Scrub, scrub, scrub. You want to make sure that you get on the line as well. Scrub around there. Really good. Okay. And you do pop that before you use, so okay.
Now we'll use my Nursingstudent Barrifilm, and I will.
This is the Barrifilm. I'm opening that up, and you scrub around for at least 20 seconds as well. I say scrub, but you kind of just, put that around there. You don't actually see me putting it on the mannequin because it actually messes up the mannequin material. So we were told not to put that directly on the mannequin, the chlorhexidine or the film. So, and if you see me doing that right there, we are having to reuse our kits, so we can't really throw anything away. So this is all just for video purposes. Now I am putting my securement device on right here. And it kind of just goes right up under the line, and you secure it by just placing it in the little ridges on it. And it snaps on there. And then you want to make sure that you're holding it in place while you're pulling the tape from up under it. And the line isn't sutured in the mannequin. On a person, on a human being, it would be kind of sutured in so it wouldn't move. But for the mannequin, it's not. So you see it kind of slip out there. That's what happened. And now I'm putting on my dressing. I'm securing that around slightly. And here's a piece on the side right here that I'm going to take off along with the tape. That is for you to save, because you're going to have to put your initials, date and time that you changed the dressing. So you want to put that to the side. Make sure you don't throw that away. And this part right here, I would have actually preferred to put that on before you put on the dressing. But I just feel like it would have made it a whole lot easier, because you kind of got to stuff it up under there, like in a way, without pressing it down or moving anything. So, but again, this is just for video purposes. Everything looks like it is snugged and it is secured.
Now I would go ahead and date time.
Now I'm taking that same tape that I was telling you guys about earlier for your name, for your initials, your data, your initials, date and time of the dressing change. Normally I would not write on the patient. I would have already done this, but since this was a mannequin and this was probably like my 4th time doing this video that day, I was kind of over it, to be honest. But here I am putting in the initials there, date and time. Boom. Everything's good. Now I'm getting all my trash up. The sterile procedure is now completed. It was actually done right before I put the right after I put the dressing on. The sterile procedure was over. Okay, so now I'm getting hand sanitizer. I'm gonna ask the patient, are they doing okay? Do they need anything? I'm gonna raise up the side rails. I'm gonna bring up the height of the bed at least 30 degrees. I'm gonna bring it down to the lowest position. I'm going to give the patient his call bell before I leave out, and I'm going to just make sure everything is in place, and I am done. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.